Dina Belanger was a noted musician and Canadian professed religious who died at the age of 32. She is sometimes called the Little Flower of Canada. She was born in Quebec in 1897. She had one younger brother who passed away when he was only 3 months old, leaving her as an only child. Her mother was a very devout Catholic. As a child, she was very mischievous and she had a bad temper. One day, she had a temper tantrum and her father decided to join in and mimic her, which completely mortified her. She never had another temper tantrum after that. She attended a convent boarding school and made a private act of consecration to God when she was 14 after visiting the Blessed Sacrament with some friends. While she was a friendly person, she was secretly very reserved. She said, "I wanted to smile at everyone, but I would have so loved to be alone." She moved back home after completing her schooling. When she was 16, she really wanted to join the religious life, so she asked her priest and her parents for their permission. Her priest told her that she should wait, which really saddened her, but she decided to follow his advice. While discerning her vocation, she focused on studying piano. She attained a superior class certificate and laureate, as well as a teaching diploma. In 1916, she was accepted into the Institute of Musical Art, or Juilliard, in New York City. 2 of her friends were accepted as well, and all 3 left Canada to attend school there. Interestingly, all 3 women would eventually become nuns. She returned to Canada upon her graduation and performed various public concerts. In 1921, she joined the Religieuses of Jésus-Marie congregation as a novice. Like in boarding school, she struggled living with others. Despite her shyness, she amused her fellow novices with humorous sketches during their recreational time. Her upbeat exterior masked her desire for isolation, peace, and silence. After taking her vows, she worked as a piano teacher. She tried always to live in a spirit of praise, joy of heart, liberty of soul, and generosity. When she was 27, she started experiencing health problems, but she tried really hard to hide her illness because she felt bad when other sisters were tending to her. Her superior encouraged her to keep a journal during her sickness. In the journal, Dina recorded visions that she had of Jesus. She wrote, "Our Redeemer longs to pardon and forget. He often awaits only a gesture or a thought of love on our part to grant an extraordinary grace to some sinner. To save a single soul and to glorify you, I would be happy, with your grace, to suffer in the place of this soul, if it were necessary." In 1929, her condition deteriorated and she was moved into a tuberculosis isolation ward. She endured her suffering with grace, and in her autobiography she said, "If the angels could desire anything, it seems to me that they would envy us our privilege of suffering, as well as the priceless gift of the Eucharist." She died on September 4, 1929, at the age of 32. Her spiritual writings were approved by theologians in 1965. She was beatified in 1993, and her feast day is September 4th. Pope John Paul II said, "Dina Bélanger left us a luminous testimony of the intimate dialogue with Christ that she pursued with all the subtlety of her sensitivity. May she help the faithful of all churches to progress on the path of intimate communion with the Lord necessary for the very vitality of the Church."